Etsy has huge traffic that comes in every month. People want to buy digital downloads. Now, if you're selling digital downloads in 2024, ask yourself, what should you be selling? Well, in this video, I've got 5 suggestions. These are must-sell ideas for 2024. Let's jump in. As we jump into this video, I'd like to point out I'm going to be using a website here called Everbee, and Everbee is a niche research tool. I can key into the top here, keyword research. And so here I've typed in digital downloads. It gives me a search volume, a monthly search volume, gives me the competition, then it gives me a keyword score, and it gives me related keyword scores down below. So I can look at different keywords and I can see what has the potential to actually make sales. It's a really cool site. I'm going to put a link to Everbee in the video description below. Just a heads up, it is an affiliate link, and that just means if you purchase the Everbee subscription through that link, I would receive a small commission. Digital niche number 1 is pregnancy announcement. I'm going to do this video a little bit differently than I have in the past. I'm going to start on Etsy and then I'm going to move into Everbee. So here I'm looking through Etsy. I've typed into Etsy pregnancy announcement, and we can see here this pregnant girl summer, and this is an ad. And this one over here is an ad, and this one over here is an ad. So I typically do not look at these. So if you're on Etsy and you see these ads, those are not organic search results. But what you want to look at are things that rank near the top. Like for example, this one here, digital boho pregnancy announcement social. I'm going to open this up and we can see it's in 20 plus baskets, and it's a digital download. And you can use this now to create a birth announcement. And you can see here all the different keywords: gender neutral, board, boho, pregnancy, personalize this announcement. And you can see they've got great looking thumbnails. It's a great looking seller, but man, in 20 plus baskets for $7.50, this is a great looking niche. So now I'm on Everbee and I've typed in pregnancy announcement. Now I get back a pretty low search volume and a pretty high competition, so my keyword score is 0. But here's where Everbee really is a cool feature. Down below I can see related keywords, and I can see, for example, baby announcing, keyword score of 70, announce baby, keyword score of 70, announcing 80, announcement 1460. There's lots of ancillary keywords that you'd want to look at, and you'd want to stack those keywords inside of your listing. Niche number 2 is self-care. On Etsy, when I type in self-care, I get a whole bunch of results back, including ads. So what I'm going to do is on the left-hand side, I'm going to click on all filters, and I'm going to click on digital downloads instead of physical and digital. Okay, so just remember, typically the top row are ads, so I'm just going to skip past that. And I'm going to see here, there's a self-care checklist right here, $2.99. I'm going to open this up. And we can see it's 20 plus views in the last 24 hours. It's a digital download that has a checklist for people for self-care and mental health. I think this is a really huge niche that's going to continue to grow over the next year or two. Here's another one. This is anxiety, panic, worry, stress, complete therapy, ultimate bundle, cognitive behavioral ACT coping skills, and it's a set of mental health tools. There's workbooks here where people can look, and we've got printable affirmation cards, we've got growth resources, coloring pages, trackers. It's a huge bundle for $11, and we can see it's in 20 plus baskets. This is a very popular item. And we can see here on Everbee, self-care scores pretty good. Its search volume is over 5,000. The competition's a lot, but the keyword score is strong. And so here we've got related keywords: a caring gift box, gifts, coaching, mental health, caring packages, and the list goes on and on. There's lots of cool ideas here that actually have quite good keyword scores. So you want to make sure to stack your listings with as many of these keywords as possible, and obviously provide a great looking digital download. Niche number 3 is sports. Now this is going to take us a bit of work to get where we want to go. Now if we just type in the word sports, we're going to see that the keyword score is pretty low at 0. But think about it. Who's really going to key in sports when they're looking through Etsy listings? They're probably not going to do something like that. What they're going to do instead is type in something like hockey mom, because the mom is going to be wanting to buy a gift for herself, or someone's going to buy the gift for mom. So here the search volume's a bit low, competition's good, keyword score is 10. That's something. The more niche you can get, the better it may look. Here our search volume is quite low, but we've got a little bit of competition, so this could be something. Here's another one, hockey girl. We can see the search volume and the competition and the keyword score. What if we changed the sport to something that was a little more niche? Here's something. We've got lacrosse mom, That's a slightly less popular sport than hockey. And here we can see the search volume in the competition gives us a slightly better keyword score. So here's an example where you can really niche down and have basically a micro niche. This is rowing, which is a sport, and aunt. So instead of mom or dad, you can see the search volume is quite low, but the competition is almost zero. And that gives us a very large keyword score because anybody who's searching for this, chances are they're going to see your design at some point. Sometimes on Etsy, it's an all or nothing game. Here's an example of a hockey SVG bundle for $2.84. It's 50% off, and there's a few different designs sitting inside of this bundle. Chances are someone who's looking for a hockey SVG bundle is going to be happy with this bundle and they're going to wind up buying it. So it's tough to break in unless you can come up with something new. So just because you found a great niche, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try to deliver unique and superior SVG files as well. It can be done. Notice this one right here. This is where you could personalize a person's name. And this is a great opportunity if you had, for example, goaltender sticks instead of regular hockey sticks, a different style of helmet, maybe a different colors. There's certainly areas that you could improve or at least niche out inside of this popular niche. Must-have niche number 4 is rock climbing. I kind of stumbled on this one as I was looking at some other things. And you can see here the search volume is pretty good, the competition is pretty low, and the keyword score is pretty high. There's also some really high keyword scores when you start looking at some very specific things like toddler, for example, climbing triangle. So let's jump on Etsy and see what's up with rock climbing. So here's a great example where you can make a really superior looking design. This is an invitation for a rock climbing birthday party, and you can have it be personalized. $5.45. It's in 17 plus baskets. Here's another one, a very simple design, a person hanging from a clip, which you would use when you go rock climbing. Different file types are offered, $1.57. We can see it's in 12 plus baskets. Now, even if you don't see the red font over on the right-hand side, make sure to scroll down if you find a listing that you like. Here we can see reviews for this item 10, and that's for this specific item, not for the shop. The shop's got over 18,000 reviews. We can see down below exactly what my client needed. Easy to download and use, perfect for making rock climbing t-shirts. Great value. Very popular. Niche number 5 is funny dad designs. Now, when I go onto Everbee and I type in funny dad, I'm going to see the search volume's good, the competition's horrific, and the keyword score is very, very low. So why might I be suggesting funny dad? Well, if we type in another reason that a dad might be doing something, so for example, barbecue dad, that gives us a pretty good keyword score. The search volume is pretty good. That's every month. And we can see the keyword score is not too shabby. Here's another one. This is lawnmower dad. We can see the search volume's low. Competition's really low. The keyword score is pretty good. So don't be afraid of a low search volume. It just means it may take you some time to get some traction on those results. But lawnmower, barbecue, these are specific things that dads do. So on Etsy, when I go to my filters and I look for digital downloads only, you'll see down below it says show results 261 items, and that's 261 items with ads. I might be able to find something that's really quite funny. This is a parody of the movie The Godfather, The Lawn Father. And here we can see that looks pretty nice and clean. There's 5 shop reviews, so they're getting started now with their shop. We can see this shop's got 173 sales. They're relatively new, but boy, they're off to a great start. SVG Empire, they've got great looking thumbnails. This is a decent start. And this is absolutely beautiful. These are high-end digital downloads, and they look fantastic. There's retro sunsets, American flags. This is in 6 plus baskets, $3.28. We can see down below, we've got 66 shop reviews as well. You can't go wrong with bundles if you provide a large number of files for a relatively low price. Yes, the individual sale may be pretty wimpy, but long term, you can make some great sales because you could be the top or near the top trending design in that niche. I really hope you found this walkthrough helpful. Selling on Etsy can be really competitive, but if you use niche research and if you have high quality designs and great looking thumbnails, you can actually make some sales and you can have some fun doing it. I love using Everbee. Link is in the video description below. Check it out. Here's another video on how you can supercharge your digital design journey and have some fun doing it.